And the champ is here. And the champ is here. Heard that shit with man. Terrence Ross came out there and slam dunk contest this past weekend. Woo! That's that high five. Welcome, boys and girls. Your boy Marcos Wasteland Wednesday. And although this isn't a Wasteland Wednesday kind of game, I wanted to bring you guys some Titanfall footage over here from the beta. And more importantly, I want to give you some first impressions. So I played this shit for 2 hours straight. Literally sat down, played it for like 2 hours, and took a shower. I always like to meditate a little bit before I come and do the video. So I took a shower, nice little warm shower. And then I decided to sit down and just give you raw, unadulterated, first-hand, first 2 hours, kind of how I feel about this game. Let's start positive, right? Because after all, we're on Wasteland Wednesday here for a reason. So, in the positive context, I really like how you move in this game. The jumping, the double jump, the running through the walls, and being able to get up to that. I love the verticality of the maps from a guy who always preaches, and especially, for example, Call of Duty Ghost always preaches stay as high as you damn can and watch the battlefield happen from above. Yeah, I am a big fan of that. The unlimited running really fits well in this game. The maps are pretty big, and there's only 2 maps so far. They're relatively big, but not big enough, you know, not Battlefield 4 big, where I'm not going to be able to get to the other point of the map for like 6 days. I got from point C to point A right here in under a minute, and I stopped by and started killing some people. So it's definitely something that you're able to do. And over here I'm looking for this dude. I'm like, where is this guy? Okay, so that's a positive of the game. The game, you know, for beta, especially, I wouldn't even consider this beta. I call this a straight demo. It's amazing. 0 glitches, 0 everything. I played through it for 2 hours. The frame, I don't care if it runs at 60 frames, 0 frames, 2 frames, no frames per second. It ran smooth. Even when crazy shit's going on over the screen, it ran beautiful. It looks great. It feels great. It talks great. Everything's great about it. In terms of until we get to like the gameplay part of it. So let's talk a little bit over here about like what exactly is going on. So this is they call it Hardpoint. It's basically domination for anybody who's Call of Duty plays like myself. It's basically dom. You know, you protect your objectives and whatnot. Okay. And here's my Titan. You get to call in your Titan, and you can pick whether you want him to guard you, whether you want him to follow you, whether you want him to get in it. I noticed when I told it to do stuff, it kind of just stuck around and didn't do anything. So I kind of always get in it, and plus it feels cool when you get in and whatnot. There's something and I can't even judge the game per se about this, but this is just how I feel about playing it. I've been strictly in terms of multiplayer online first-person shooter Call of Duty since day 1 until the day like I die, because that's the competitive sphere that I like, and this is a cool little neat trick where you can like put up a shield and throw it back at people. I like that. So that's been me. I've never done Halo. I've never enjoyed Halo. I've never really enjoyed any sort of fantasy into my firm Call of Duty experience. So in this, the first issue I had with Titanfall is the bots. I can't do the bot. Like I don't know how I'm gonna get over that. Period. When you saw there in the beginning of the game when I started like laying people out, like those weren't even like people. Like those were just bots. They're just I don't. Here's my only death actually right here. I didn't get run over by this guy. I wasn't really paying attention because I was shooting a bot. The bots are dumb. Let's put it this way. The AI is pretty bad in this game. I wouldn't say bad per se, because I mean they're smart. They do kind of take cover, and we'll see a little bit later where this guy's actually kind of like head glitching. But they're easy to take out. I had one instance I remember when I was in a room and I kind of got shot from behind. I turned around, there was 3 of these grunts standing behind me, and I kind of looked at them and I was like, what? Like what? Like why didn't y'all kill me? They also distract me, and I think that's something that you're gonna have to get used to. And you're gonna have to get better at. But I just don't feel that they even need to be in the game. So, I'll go out and take out a couple grunts, and then all of a sudden somebody, like a real person, actually comes up who could aim. I'm dumbed down, because these bots you can take down pretty easily. I don't even know if I've died on one of them, honestly. But the people, no, you don't take those people down as easily. Like, they're pretty tough to take down. They're flying all over, all kind of crazy shit. So it kind of catches you off guard with that. Also, what I felt, in this I switched over to Hardpoint play for a little bit and actually won a game, because when I was playing, I forget what it's called, Aftermath. I don't know what it's called. Whatever the team deathmatch is called, Slaughterhouse, I don't know, whatever the hell they call it. And that, I just kept getting my ass handed to me. I don't really know. So it's 6v6, and I felt like the other 6 guys were always just in their Titans, and my team, I was in my Titan, and I don't know if anybody else on my team had Titans, because they won't use it. I didn't quite understand. I don't know. And honestly, it really sucks for me to come on a commentary and say I don't know, but I really don't know how I feel about that. I don't like the bots. I can tell you how I feel about that. I don't even know if I like the Titans per se. I like being in it. It's cool. Like, you're about to see me right here. I managed to like punch like out in a Titan, and it's pretty cool in that sense. But it's just, it feels overpowered. And I gotta give it a little more time before I call it that, because it's only been 2 hours, so it's just my initial impressions. But I really don't know what I'm doing 90% of the time. So I'm sure when I take it better at it, maybe I'll be able to take it out the Titan. But I don't. And this is the first time actually that I played a game where my team was actually good. So notice how I have like 2 or 3 Titans around me. So we're clobbering this guy. Yeah. But normally this is a very rare occasion. Normally I was put on a team where I was the only guy rocking a Titan, and everybody else is just getting annihilated. I don't know, maybe it's just bad luck, maybe it's just a bad lobby. It's difficult for me, and I mean, this is really cool, but I'm not sure if this is what I want to do with my online competitive experience. I really treated this game when I was playing it as I had a lot of fun, which is important. It's my #1 factor when playing the game. I want to have fun. But when I would go and look at my stats at the end, or when I'd go and sit back afterwards and see that I have like a good KD or whatever, and I kind of look at it and be like, well, there was many games where I'd have like 35 kills on grunts and like 2 kills on pilots. Pilots are like the actual people, that's what they call them. Like that guy I just killed right there was a pilot. He had like a name, like a name of a person there. And you kind of look at it and you're like, wow, I really felt like I killed more people. All I did was kill 35 computers and like 2 guys, and that was 11 minutes of my life. I'm not sure if that's something that I'm going to want to do a lot of. So the jury's still out for me on Titanfall. I definitely never bought into all the hype, I never thought it'd be a godsend. I never thought it would kick out Call of Duty. That's not going to happen. I think it'll put a dent. It'll be there. It's going to sell. It's definitely going to sell, I can tell you that. There's no way. The hype behind it, the hype machine behind it is real. This game's going to sell, and people are going to tell you that's a second coming of Allah. I'm just not there yet. I've played it for 2 hours once again. Just initial thoughts over here on Wasteland Wednesday. And I like it. It's fun. It's entertaining. That's very important. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it on a competitive sphere. And I'm a little bit nervous, too, that there isn't going to be much to the game. And I have no proof of veracity of that. It's just, how quiet they've been about the game. There's 3 Titans. There's a couple guns that I played with here. I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if this is kind of like a killer instinct. Kind of like we'll keep patching it and working in progress. And I hope not. That's the feeling I get. So hopefully these guys get a little bit more insight into what Titanfall. Let me know how you feel about it if you played. I'm very curious. Have a great Wednesday.